So here we are with our finished patterns, and remember that patterns is a principle of art, just repeated designs. And I finished my patterns for my bunny's face, and then I cut it out, and I also started the bunny's back, and you can see I just kind of was doing geometrical shapes. You can really decide whatever you want for this, but yeah, so here's my double-sided shaped bunny there. So that's done if you chose that option, okay? But if you chose the other option and you wanted to go with the markered bunny, I'm going to show you what to do next for that one. For this one, you're going to create a background of flowery kind of designs, or really it can be any kind of designs using marker. And you can see I didn't really spend a lot of time making my design super fancy, because what we are going to use is water and create our markers to be more of like a watercolor. Okay, so you can get a brush or maybe a sponge, and the key to this is just dabbing. You don't want to start spreading out until the water has kind of sunk into the pigment of the marker first, and let them spread out a little bit on their own. I would also suggest staying with the same color first and then changing color after you're all done. However, if you don't, experiment and see what happens with all of your color mixture. Okay, so I'm going to start with my red first, and then once I have dabbed all of that red, then I'm going to go back and just kind of paint over it, smudge it, bring it all out. So then it's going to look a little bit more of a watercolor effect. I can go big, I can go further. It depends on really where I want that red to go. Alright. In fact, I didn't put a center in my flower, so I'm going to put it there. You can also see I just experimented with the different types of red flowers. Really, I didn't have anything specific in mind. I just kind of was making art. So you can do that over here, over there, everywhere where you put that. And what's cool is, even though it looks like there's still a lot of lines later, it might disappear a little bit more than you think it will. Okay, so now I'm going to rinse my brush a little more, and I'm going to do the same thing for my greens and then my blues. Now my blues, actually, I'm going to start doing that first. I think I want them to be spread out even more. So I'm going to dab them. Okay, so say I did them all. And then I go back and I just kind of spread it out. Maybe I want my whole background to be a light tint blue with just my spots, okay? Again, this is all your creation. Yours is going to look different than mine, and I'm excited to see how different it will look. It should not look just like mine, because you are not Miss Wilkins. At least, I hope you're not. So, here we go. So say it's all done, it's all dry. Once it's completely dry, there's no more water left on it, then you can take your markered bunny and glue it down on top, and then it's a nice pretty spring Eastery picture. So that said, happy Easter everyone. I will hopefully see you back here soon.